Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Liz.
Well, we won. Offense was inept, but we won. It was 27-13. Score's misleading. This was not a blowout.
You have a bunch of notes,
Murray,
but we probably don't need to talk through them.
Well, Murray blew his knee out in the third freaking play.
Yeah, so did like a lot of Patriots players got hurt too.
Yep.
It was the injury game, my gosh. Stevenson got hurt.
Parker decided to break his glass ass again because you guys made of glass.
Jack Jones got hurt.
Jack Jones got hurt. Stevenson got hurt.
And Parker, so that's everyone.
Parker, you know, nobody left. Arizona misses a field goal. Then we trade punts because of course we do.
I thought we were going to keep this short. Do you need to go through all
I'm
that
going quickly. Next drive for the Patriots, we have Hunter Henry blocking one-on-one on an edge rusher. Real smart, Patricia. This is offensive ineptitude. Patricia's so bad at times. Whatever. I think Arizona gets a field goal. We respond with the Kevin Harris touchdown run. He had a few great runs in this game. Kevin Harris was good. He was really good in this game.
All the rookies actually played quite well.
Arizona gets a field goal after a questionable John Jones PI call, but whatever. So it's 7-6. Then we punt. And then James Conner had a good game for Arizona. He gets a nice touchdown run on the next drive for Arizona. Had a solid game, got banged up a little bit, but actually had a solid game.
I would say so.
Probably all offensive players in Arizona probably had the best game. Colt McCoy wasn't that bad either. He wasn't great, but he was okay. Hopkins, I thought, was awful in this game.
Arizona has the same problems we do. Their line is a disaster.
Yeah, their line was terrible.
So,
we punt. After that, Arizona turns the ball over on downs. And then we have the last drive on the half where we drive downfield. We get a good pass. I think it's to
I don't know who
Henry.
it was to, but there were 10 seconds left on the clock, and the Patriots decide to run the ball.
Instead of either taking you probably didn't have time to take a shot, but you could have done a quick pass for an easier field goal. Or
no, they should have taken a shot.
coverage.
They should have taken a shot to the end zone. Let's be frank here.
You might have run out of time if you had done that, but you could have snapped it, maybe blown coverage.
I still think they should have taken a shot at the end zone, personally. They were on like the 28-yard line.
They were on the 30.
Close enough.
They would have had time, but you should have at least done a quick pass play. There's no excuse. You had a timeout. Nobody runs the ball in that situation. They drop the ball, they fumble it because they're idiots. I mean, I'm sorry, why are you calling a run in that situation? Why?
Yeah, and then after
It
that...
doesn't help you.
And then after that, I think was after the F-bomb?
Folk made the field goal. I don't know. At some point, Max said, fuck, loudly on TV. And after that, Patricia, by the way, changed slightly how he was calling the game.
Slightly.
So, apparently he listened.
Stop. Go. Go on, go.
It's just a cat. That's the end of the half. It's 13-10 Cardinals at this point. Third quarter's pretty uneventful. We march on the field, get some good runs by Pierre, get a field goal and tie it up. And from there, not much happens. I mean, Arizona turns over on downs. We go 3 and out. And then the turning point happens where Hopkins, I don't know what he was doing.
He was like holding the ball like this, with one hand, like that.
He just drops the ball.
He's holding the ball like I'm holding this, just out like this and fumbles.
Duggar doesn't even touch the ball when he tackles him. And then McMillan picks it up for his first career touchdown. Look, Hopkins is a fantastic player, but he was garbage in this game. He basically is the reason why Arizona lost this game.
There was a stat at one point they flashed in this game that in the 8+ games that Hopkins has played against the Patriots, he has no touchdowns.
He's been awful against New England. I don't know
There's something about our team that he just...
And he's a good player, so I don't know what it is.
And it's been a long time since he's played against us.
And he was... I mean, you take away that fumble return touchdown, do the Patriots still win? Probably. But it's a hell of a lot closer.
Yeah, because they would have had the rushing touchdown, so they still would have won.
They probably still would have won, but it would have been close. This certainly basically was the dagger that Arizona never recovered from. So
yeah, because after that, the Patriots I don't know.
They got the interception.
They went and
after that.
injected themselves with steroids after that.
Uche basically completely took over the game at this point. Got a sack, which led to a pick by Marcus Jones, his first pick. Marcus Jones was fantastic in this game.
Yeah.
On offense, defense, and special teams, as always. Then we get the Patriots drive where it looked like they fumbled from Aguilar, but I can't believe they ruled it a fumble initially, and they returned it for a touchdown, but it was an obvious dropped pass.
Right. It was the next play, basically.
It was actually closer to being an interception than a fumble. So, I don't know. But then Bourne got a good catch. And then they finally called the deep vertical to Henry. That seam route works well. He almost scores on it. And then Pierre Strong gets a good touchdown run. That's basically effectively the end of the game. It's 27-13. From there, the Patriots just get a bunch of sacks. And Arizona basically either punts or turns it over on downs. Euclid got a sack, and Uche got 2 more sacks. I think Judon got a sack too. Maybe a sack and a half.
I would have to say probably the 2 most developed guys this year are Stevenson, and then on defense would be Uche. He's come through it incredibly since the last couple of years.
He should be in the Pro Bowl.
He's been incredible for them. He's really come
He's on the verge of catching Judon in sack total for the league for the year.
They're both at double digits, right?
Yeah, he's got 10 now.
It's crazy.
And Uche was a guy that we have been highly critical of
For years.
because he was a high draft pick that was supposed to be an elite pass rusher, and he would get an average of 2 sacks a year.
Well, now he's got, what, 10?
Now he's got 10, and he actually almost got 11, even when he was gassed. He almost got another sack for a 4th sack.
He was like Ryan McCoy's back. It was
still
funny.
made the tackle past the line. So yeah, he was fantastic. I mean, that's basically it. The last drive, Strong gets a run that effectively ends the game for a first down, and we kneel it out, and that's it.
Pretty much.
So not much else happened after that.
Great play game by the running backs. Great game by the defense.
Yep, running backs were good. Tackles were bad.
Nothing to say about it.
Interior of the line was pretty good at times.
I think Mac needs to throw around more F-bombs at Patricia to make him change the plays.
Arizona was cheating up all night. They were favoring the short routes again, just like every team's been doing to the Patriots. And they finally exploited it after Mac basically went off on Patricia. He finally called, a couple of vertical plays. They even called a shot play with Thornton, which it didn't work, but I mean, I like that they called it.
They at least tried something different.
Just because you got to get these teams to back off so your run game will work. And that's going to be critical because you look at the rest of the schedule. Yeah, the Raiders, we can probably beat the Raiders. Probably. It's not guaranteed, but probably more likely than not. But after that, you got the Bengals.
The Dolphins.
Dolphins.
At home. Oh.
And the Bills are getting wiped out by.
They are playing Buffalo at home in January of all months, so.
Well, they're playing at Buffalo, aren't they?
Yeah. So it might be a snowball, who knows?
So, I mean, maybe you eke in. They basically got to win 3 of the last 4 to have a real shot.
And they've got the Chargers on their ass right now for that 7th seed.
Well, the Patriots went above them today, but
they're on our ass. We have the same record.
I wouldn't count on that holding. I don't know. I don't think it's a playoff team. I think they're going to just miss it, but whatever. They're really an offensive coordinator away from being at least an 11-12 win team.
They were last year.
And that's what it is.
They were last year.
So
didn't they make the playoffs last year and they just lost the first game?
Yeah, but they got creamed by the Bills, but everybody got creamed by the Bills.
Right,
I mean,
but they still made the playoffs last year.
Whatever.
Which a lot of teams don't.
Mac did throw an interception in this game, but it was off of a freaking...
Even the announcers said it wasn't on Mac. They said it was...
That was on Hunter Henry...
Blocking an edge rusher.
Which is Patricia. What are you doing, dude? Why would you put him in one-on-one pass protection?
Whatever. There was a pretty good must-win game, so it helps.
We'll take it.
So the Pats stay out west until Sunday because we have 2 games this week.
Yeah, we have to.
And that's the 4:05 game on Sunday because they flexed it out of prime time.
Which, frankly, it deserved to be.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll leave it here. We'll be back for the preview for the Raiders game. Hopefully we can win that game too. Hopefully we can get just more consistency on offense. Hey, we got a red zone touchdown.
They got a couple.
And we got a couple red zone touchdowns. Just progress.
No passing touchdowns, but rushing touchdowns.
Look, I'll take anything at this point. Whatever.
They're still dead last for red zone touchdowns, but hey, that helped.
I'll take anything with this terrible offense.
It's like watching paint dry and then having somebody, I don't know,
It is.
pour bleach in your eyes.
It is. I mean,
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
There's no defending it.
It is bad. They basically get like 1 or 2 good drives a game. That's it.
Yeah, at least our defense is okay to watch. They came back to life this game, so that was fun to watch.
Yeah, they were good. They made poor Colt McCoy's life miserable.
Yeah, at the end they certainly did.
I mean, he did everything he could, but, you know, and unfortunately Kyler Murray definitely blew his ACL out, so that really sucks for Arizona.
Yeah, especially with all that talent they've got.
He's going to be out probably significantly for parts of next year, too, I would imagine, because if he completely tore it,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And he's a mobile quarterback, so that's not a good sign.
Nope, not.
Non-contact, so it would look really bad. He looked really bad. And then, so that's how it works out sometimes.
Whatever. On to the Raiders next
On to
Sunday.
the Raiders. I'll see you next week.
This week.
Well, this week, I guess. Whatever, it's Monday. I don't know what to tell you. All right. It's Verizon.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching. Take care.